I received many query about the Sushant Singh Rajput case, whether it will be referred to CBI, whether state government can obstruct the investigation. So I thought it is better to make a video and post it. That is the reason why I am making this video and posting it. The reply to the queries which are raised are not that simple. We have to first understand our constitution. Under constitution there are three limbs or arms, you can say. One is judiciary, another is legislation, and third is administration. As per our constitution, they are separate and distinct and has to work in their own sphere without interfering with another jurisdiction, if I may say so. But in practice it doesn't happen like that. Always it get intermingled, always there might be some conflict. Similarly, we also have to understand that we have a federal system under which we have union government and also the state government. Under Article 246 of the Constitution, the list of law which state government can make, which union government can make, are enumerated. Under Article 246, under Schedule 7, there are three lists. First list is union list, second is state list, and third is concurrent list. The matters which are there in the union list, in respect of which only union government can make the legislation or the law in respect of the list which are enumerated in the 7th schedule. They are like in respect of defense, telecommunication, and various other things. Similarly, in respect of list which are enumerated in the state, only state government can make a law and central government or union government cannot interfere. The third list is the concurrent list, in which state government and also union government can make a law. Now at present we are concerned only in respect of union list, which is entry number 8 is of formation of Central Bureau of Investigation, that is CBI, and entry number 80. Entry number 80 is in respect of for investigation of offence by another state. Basically, entry number 80 states that if offence has taken place in one place within the jurisdiction of one state without a consent of the local state government, the other state government, state police cannot do investigation, which is identically applicable to our case, the case in our hand. In this case, offence, alleged offence, I will say so, has taken place at Mumbai. The case is registered at Patna. In such circumstances, the state of Bihar cannot do any investigation without the consent of state government of Maharashtra. Generally, these kind of matters are referred as a zero FIR. Under the Criminal Procedure Code, whenever a officers received a complaint about commission of any offence, he is bound to register the offence. But when it comes to the investigation, he has no power to do the investigation unless the offence has been committed within its jurisdiction. But he can register the offence and then he has to transfer the investigation and all further proceeding to the respective local jurisdiction where the offence is committed. That is a practice and procedure which is followed. Similarly, in this case, also when the Patna police received the complaint and registered the FIR, they should have technically referred the offence for the investigation to the Mumbai police. But it was not done for the various reasons that Patna police may give today. So technically Bihar police cannot do any investigation of offence which has taken place in Mumbai. But rightly or wrongly they have started the investigation. So now the question comes whether they can do the investigation. The matter has now reached to the Supreme Court because Riya Chakravarti had already filed a writ petition in the Supreme Court for stay of the investigation and for maybe other reliefs, where Mumbai police and also Bihar police have also joined in that writ petition. Now people want the investigation, everyone wants investigation to be done by Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI. Please note, the Central Bureau Investigation is formed and is under a central government. Unless state government refers the matter to the Central Bureau of Investigation, Central Bureau of Investigation cannot of its own start the investigation. Particularly when it comes to offence which we are now discussing. So central government or union cannot decide that they will take up the matter and start an investigation unless state government refers it to the union government for investigation by CBI. Now question arises whether same rule is applicable to the court also when it comes to decision. My answer is no to that. Please understand, the whole object of the courts are to enforce your right. There are fundamental rights which are enumerated in our constitution. One of these is also life and liberty. So now when this case comes, the similar instances had earlier also had taken place, where high courts had referred the investigation to the CBI. Obviously, when such high court refers the matters to the investigation to the CBI, state government will not be happy because it is in their domain which is being infringed by the CBI. So there was a similar matter earlier also had happened and reached to the Supreme Court. So Supreme Court ultimately decided this matter in one of the leading case is of state of Bengal case in 2010, in which after considering the various facts, various issues, our constitutional scheme, the Supreme Court very clearly and uncertain term came that if it is a question of referring to the investigation to the Central Bureau of Investigation, then Supreme Court and the High Court has got ample power to refer the matters to the investigation by the central government, by the CBI. But it is not each and every matter which can be referred to the central government, to the CBI. So, and it was not possible for the court to refer or lay down the rule for the purpose when the matter can be referred to the CBI. The court was of the opinion that when the situation is such where there is a credibility about the investigation, or where the investigation is required by the special agency, where there is an international ramification, or where there is an infringement of the fundamental right, the matter can be referred to the CBI. It is not should be, can be referred to the CBI. The court, after considering various facts before the court, will refer it to the CBI. And court has that power. High Court under Article 226 and Supreme Court under Article 32 has power to refer it to the CBI. Now coming back to in our case, which is Sushant Singh Rajput case, a strange situation has arisen. Bihar government registers an FIR, and Maharashtra police, Mumbai police is also investigating the same case. And in the meantime, Enforcement Directorate has also started investigation in respect of the financial transaction of Sushant Singh Rajput. The state of Maharashtra, and according to maybe rightfully so, legally rightfully so, may not necessarily the morally rightfully, because the way whatever is coming in the media, the way investigation is being done, a lot of things seems to be are not seen by the Mumbai police. But Mumbai police has objected to it. Mumbai police has not only stopped at objecting the Bihar police from doing the investigation, but have also created an obstruction in the investigation by quarantining one of the IPS officer who had come for investigation. The protocol at present which is followed, whenever a government office comes to the state from other state, the stamp is not put on his hand of quarantine, but obviously which in this case seems to have been done by the state government to create an obstruction. Further, when it comes to investigation, it can be seen that the manager of Sushant Singh Rathod, one Mrs. Salian, commits a suicide on 8th of June. And thereafter, within 8 days, within 7 days, 14th of June, Sushant Singh commits a suicide. When a suicide takes place within a matter of few days, normally any person will not say that they are not interrelated. There might be some link, certain reason for that, which Mumbai police should have investigated. But whatever is coming in the media, it seems the police have not investigated this aspect. Whether it is to cover up some scandal some political reason or to protect some influential person. The way the conduct of Mumbai police seems to be not above the suspicious. So it seems, if looking at the fact, I am referring only from the what is coming in the media. I have not done my any personal investigation, nor I have any personal knowledge. But whatever is coming from the media, it seems this matter may be referred to the investigation by the CBI, by our Honorable Supreme Court. This is what my opinion from the information which I have gathered. I thank you all for watching me in this video. If you like my channel, kindly don't forget to subscribe it. Thank you.